back to our channel. This is Feli again, and today I will be doing a project. So it's almost Christmas. Few more weeks and it will be Christmas. So I was thinking, how will I incorporate my plants to our Christmas decors? Because I still want to keep my plant babies here in the lounge or every part of the home while putting some decors. So what's the perfect plant wherein I don't need to have any planting medium on it? Because when I found this is made of twigs, small branches of trees. I don't want to ruin this one. So if I put something moist, probably some fungus will develop and this thing will be destroyed. When I saw this one, I really want to have it. It's the perfect theme in our home. I want something white, natural, just natural looking. So this is perfect Christmas tree. So what's the best plant? Of course, it is air plants. I have a few air plants here. I don't know if you can see it, sorry. Yeah, so few air plants, very beautiful air plants. Air plants belong to the family Tillandsia. Misconception of air plants. Most people thought that because they're called air plants that they only require air to survive. It's not that. The common name, they are called by their common name because they don't need soil medium to survive. So they don't need any soil, they don't need any bark or anything that other plants require. So with this idea, air plants is the perfect plant for my Christmas tree. So I'll just try to chuck this in as evenly as possible so that all sides will have air plants, and I don't want to break these branches, of course, of my Christmas tree. So air plants are easy to take care. Yeah, they don't need any soil, they don't need any soil media, and then like most plants, they require indirect light. Enough light, but indirect light. Because in their natural habitat, like in the forest, they live attached to other plants, but they don't harm other plants, but they attach to other plants. So they just require enough light to grow because they are plants, and I mean, plants need light. Also, with the watering, I water mine like once every 2 weeks. I actually soak them for 10 to 15 minutes and then air dry them. So you have to just, let's say, of course, when you're soaking, when you air dry them, you try to put them upside down because air plants doesn't want to be overwatered. They tend to rot immediately. So, and usually the rot starts here and it will be too late to save your plant. So just soak it for 10 to 15 minutes during the morning so they have that, because I've read that they don't like to be soaked during the night. You can also mist it. Not just misting it, but not really that it's too wet. I know air plants are nice also on glass containers, but if it gets too humid and it becomes too wet for them, they also don't like that. So probably it's nice to decorate your plants like when you mount it in a wooden thing or in a driftwood or something like this, that they have fresh air. Air plants, they want like good air circulation. So the common problems of air plants, if they have like brown tips, mostly they are like exposed to too much sun. And if there's somewhat soft part or like too brown on each end, most likely you have overwatered them. So yeah, for beginners, I think air plants would be the best option. Just have to ignore them. Mist them once in a while, if probably once a week misting. And then if they are positioned in let's say in a position where they tend to get dry more, then of course probably you'll mist like twice a week. Just try to play with it. I mean, eventually you would know when your air plants are happy, because each house varies. It's like condition of the house, whether it's too humid, it's too warm, that kind of thing. So in air plants, I like making projects through air plants because you can just stick them. You can just literally like staple them on a wooden thing, or just chuck them somewhere and they'll be perfect. They'll just be fine. I've done projects before with air plants and yeah, they're just easy. Not too much drama. Oh. I hope I have enough air plants, because I actually get rid some of my air plants because I thought I had too much, and then before I realized that I want to make a Christmas tree with air plants. I don't want too much color at home, so because I already have so many plants, so my plants alone can give color to the whole house. Oops. There. So yeah, just make sure that they are secure, because they are just light, and then you can just insert them basically anywhere. I don't want to glue them because, I mean, some people do glue them, and in that case, when you water them, you have to just mist them more often. With mine, I actually want to submerge them like every 2 weeks. I want to submerge them, so that's why I don't want to, because some people use glue stick, but I don't want to do that. I want to I can use them for my next project when Christmas is over, so I can use them in another project. So yeah, for another project, and it's easier. I feel like it's easier to water them. Easier to water them if I can just readily remove them. Oh, I have this big chunk of air plants, and it seems so hard to put them because they're so chunky, and oops.